Acting?
Acting.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Tiana.
We're two working actors. We happen to be women.
We happen to be Black. Sometimes that matters.
And sometimes it doesn't. Either way,
we're here to talk about all things acting, from personal experiences
to the industry itself, and of course our love of the craft.
So join us as we chat with each other, as well as the occasional acting friend, as we talk about all things
acting.
Surprise, surprise. How does that sound go? Have you guys heard it?
What?
No, the sound. Surprise, surprise. You know it.
Oh.
Is this started?
Wait,
is this started?
Yeah, we're recording. Hi, guys.
You're not doing that like a 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
We don't get down like that.
I thought this was like an iCarly.
I forget. I'm so used to it just being the two of us, and it's like when you say like "let's go," like it literally is just on go.
Yeah, we just
what was I saying a couple weeks ago? Just do. Yeah.
Just do.
Just do it.
Just do.
No, just do.
Just do. Yeah. But anyway, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We have Seye here, and we decided to bring him back because we want to talk about the Oscars.
And we don't know if you guys remember or not, but in his episode, he mentioned he was a bit of an awards guy. He paid attention to awards season. He vibed with it, so we figured who better to talk to.
And specifically, you watched all of the films.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm one of those guys.
Like,
yeah.
So I'm curious because this is my
you guys give me a round of applause for doing that first.
Wait, hold on. I didn't like how you commanded us like that. Can you ask nicely, please?
May you please give me a round of applause?
That's your round of applause.
That's fine. It's whatever. That happens sometimes.
Okay.
I love that. That was like the vibe. I don't know. There was something really fun about that. Okay, round of applause because you did ask.
Oh, thank you. And actually, I brought something.
Oh my god.
I know that's right. I
got this in London in 2013.
What?
That's fun.
And this was before I even wanted to become an actor.
Wait, would you get?
Want to know?
I got him at Madame Tussauds.
Okay, nice.
In London.
It's so funny how like little things like that can appear in our life before we even know what we want to do. Like it's really cool. Yeah.
So now it's just on my stand. So I'll keep this guy here.
Hell yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. Well, so let's get into it. So did we all watch the Oscars? I didn't. I didn't. I watched.
Yes.
I did. You watched it?
When did you watch it, Alicia?
I finished it about an hour before we started recording.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Because I fell asleep. I had 30 minutes left, and so I told Shay I was going to watch the Oscars last Thursday, and then when I saw him on Saturday, I still had not watched the Oscars. So I started them Monday night, and I was going to finish it last night, but then I fell asleep with 30 minutes left, and like that's how we got here. So it is what it is. But I finished.
Great.
And I watched it the night of with my mom.
Oh,
and yeah, nice. It was great. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a nice show. I was surprised. I was telling T earlier that was my first time watching it from start to finish in a really, really long time, like at least over a decade, and it was more enjoyable than I had been anticipating. I had a good time. And I say that to say, okay, so I did want to ask. So you mentioned that you watched all of the movies that were nominated, like all of the movies in every category that was nominated?
Oh, no, not that.
No, just the best pictures.
Just the best pictures.
Okay. I was going to say, that's a lot of movies.
Yeah,
no. A lot of films.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. I don't even know where to watch, because some of them are just like the short films and like all that stuff. But, and like some movies are nominated, but they're not nominated for Best Picture, but they're just nominated for an aspect of the film. And so.
Yeah, like Frankenstein got like several nominations for production. Some acting.
Well, no, because Frankenstein was nominated for Best Picture, but like a movie like I don't know, like Blue Moon that Ethan Hawke was in, like it wasn't nominated for Best Picture, but he got a nomination. So it's like is the movie good or is his performance good? I'm sure the movie's good. I didn't see it, but so yeah.
That's fair. So were you satisfied with who won?
So what do you guys what do you guys?
About who won?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was deserved.
which ones?
Oh, I was
Which
thinking like I don't know, Best Picture, which was One Battle After Another. It was
yeah,
deserved.
yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone. So like let's go through the night. So we had top off
Okay.
at the supporting actor Sean
That
Penn.
was for
I
one.
feel like that's
Now that
fair.
one,
No?
who did I? Oh my gosh, I wanted Benicio del Toro. I thought I really enjoyed his character, so I was kind of hoping he would get it, but I think Sean Penn was good.
T.
No, I agree. I enjoy Sean Penn, so I didn't watch the movie though.
His performance was
Let me just be very honest with
just
you.
chilling, girl. Yeah.
I only watched Sinners, and I think that was maybe one of 3 movies that I watched in theaters last year. So that's
Wait, so you didn't watch you didn't watch you didn't watch like Frankenstein or F1 or
no, I want to eventually watch F1, but no. I not there haven't been a lot in theaters that I have been vibing with over the past year. There's always a couple, but no.
Yeah, I will say it was an interesting year. I don't know. It felt a little different than like maybe previous years we had. But if you asked me why, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint it.
good? Because I was just gonna ask you why.
No, I know. That's why I made sure I included that because I felt it. I felt
That
it
was smart.
building.
That was smart. No, I think Sean Penn was a great win. It's weird because it's just like I'm on Twitter a lot. If you guys know me,
hmm
I'm on Twitter all the time, and there's always like a discourse, especially like when a movie comes out, people will like it when it's in theaters, and then they'll hit
Oh,
digital,
Twitter.
and then like people will switch their entire opinions on it for whatever reason. And for some reason, when Sean Penn won, whatever reservations you may have about him personally,
Mhm.
the performance was good, but then some people were like, "There's no way you watched One Battle and was like, oh my gosh, Sean Penn was great." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Of course he was."
I mean, for a supporting character and he
Yeah,
had to
for a
play the
supporting
villain,
character,
I think he played a good villain. He did
exactly.
what he came to do.
And
Yeah.
and also people were bashing him, bashing the character morally,
Mhm.
It's a
which is
character. He's
that's
supposed
what.
to
But
be
it's not even just.
morally
It's not even that he's the antagonist.
Yeah.
So it's like how people are like, how can you know whatever.
Celebrate an
Yeah.
antagonist. Well, you know what? Film Twitter pisses me off. No, I don't. I had to stop engaging with Film Twitter because I would get their shitty opinions and it would
Yeah.
Yeah,
piss me off. And I was like, I don't feel like getting rage baited by this right now.
but yeah, I think Sean Penn was great.
Yeah.
I couldn't see, but so he wasn't nominated, was he? He wasn't,
Yeah.
right?
As
He was?
supporting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no way he could have won.
You don't think so? I
No,
enjoy.
I mean,
You know what?
he was great, but it's just like it wasn't like like it just wasn't enough to
Yeah. To
like
make
what was
it.
it like what like yeah like what's the scene that you would pinpoint and be like, oh, that's the
I think I just liked his conflict with Leonardo DiCaprio's character. I can't remember his
mm,
name, but I like the conflict because like here you have like this one like really sloppy guy who like has just lost touch with the game and just is just kind of flying by the seat of his pants like in contrast. So I like how he portrayed that. Like I maybe I was tied more to the performance and like the character itself, like how he grounded
mm,
the story a little bit.
yeah.
So
You know what's interesting? If someone consistently gives great performances in films,
Mm.
do they deserve to win over someone that has had the best performance they've had in the past 5 years?
mm, I don't think I think it should only
It
in
still
my
is.
personal opinion, in that present moment, who was the better in that present moment is my opinion.
Mm, okay. Okay.
What
All
about
right.
you, Shay? Do you have a thought there?
I mean that's like a little bit of dilemma with like Leo is like
Mm,
people feel like his standard is so high
Yeah.
that it's kind of like when he hits it, which is already like above,
Yeah.
95% of every actor, it's like, oh
Mhm.
well, that's Leo, even though it's already like,
Right.
But it's
so,
still like acknowledging like he's still like, yeah,
yeah.
that's just Leo, but also he's like one of the best for a reason.
Yeah, so it's like a basketball player that like, like if Steph Curry drops 20 and 8 and 2, it's
Yeah.
like that's a bad game for someone like a Hall of Famer like Steph Curry. But like for any single person to do that is like it takes such a high skill set. So it's
Mhm.
like you take it for granted. And so Leo could get not almost every Leo performance is Oscar worthy, but he doesn't
Right.
get nominated for everyone and he obviously doesn't win for every single
Yeah.
one. And so do I think people should be awarded? I mean, if it is good, like if the performance is good, absolutely. But momentum is such an important part of the award season.
But then I would argue then that belongs just into another award show, like SAG-AFTRA. Like that award show to me makes sense to
Mm.
recognize someone's compounded like exceptionalism and like their career. Like that to me, that's the opportunity. Like for me, I don't know. In my eyes, the Oscars is about literally the here and now. It is the present
Hmm.
day, like who had the strongest performance of the year.
And I agree. I agree.
That's a good take, I think.
Yeah. As long as it's not like a complete miss, like it's a complete dud,
Right.
Yeah.
then I'm,
Right. Well, speaking of misses, how you feel about Best Actor? Like, how we
slow
feel?
down. Let's slow down. Let's
Oh,
slow down.
oh.
Let's, let's slow down.
Let's
Let's slow,
stir it up.
let's slow down. No, we still gotta hit best actress
Okay.
or not best actress.
Was your
Support
girl
best supporting. No, supporting.
supporting best supporting actress? That was, oh, I can't remember her name from Weapons.
Did you see Weapons, T?
No, because I was afraid.
Of what?
I'm afraid of stuff like that. I'm
It's
It's
funny
not
afraid
because
that
we
of
were
scary.
what?
talking about Weapons in class last night. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, no. Go ahead. What you were gonna say?
I'm afraid of like me, like how I would behave after seeing a movie. Listen,
Oh,
I saw The Conjuring in like 2012 whenever it came out, and I slept with the lights on for like 6 months after that because I was freaking myself out. So with weapons, I would freak myself out.
It wasn't that scary. Like it was
I was
actually,
just gonna say,
The
yeah. Go ahead.
concept of that scared the crap out of me. I did watch like clips and stuff afterwards, but I would be like, oh my gosh, is someone following me right now? Like I would,
So it's funny because we were talking about it in class, and we were specifically talking about how there's a new kid in class. His name is Max, and he's not a big horror person. And he did not like he wasn't the biggest fan of Weapons, specifically because the marketing of the movie made you think it was scarier than it is. There is a lot of dark comedy and humor in Weapons that honestly eases a lot of the tension. Like the tension is still there, and the moments that are tense in the movie are they're successful at what they're doing, but it's not consistent enough to the point where like you're not going to feel like some of that fear like you do with The Conjuring. Like The Conjuring is a very scary movie in my opinion.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there's a lightness to it that was like
Yeah.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
I did
So
see some clips though, and she absolutely killed that role.
She did.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, why can't I hold
Ugh.
on? That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I'm okay with the outcome of
Amy
that.
Madigan,
Yep.
Yes, it was
Gladys.
interesting because it took it's so when the season started, I kind of felt like Tiana Taylor was gonna win for one battle after another,
Mhm.
and she won the Golden Globe, and I don't think she won another one after that. And then it was I can't remember. She might have done it. I think she won the critics, maybe. I could be wrong. But then Wunmi Mosaka from Sinners won the BAFTA, and then I think Amy Madigan won the SAG, and then she won the Oscar as well. So I kind of when I first started, I thought Tiana was going to win, and Tiana surprised me because I didn't know she was like I hadn't seen her act. I've been familiar with her as a person, but I didn't know she was an actress, and she surprised me when I watched the movie. Like she was very good, and so if she won, I would not be upset. But I also am not upset that Amy Madigan won either.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. See, this is why I don't watch the award show because who am I, honestly, who am I to say that they don't deserve to win? Like, what's the criteria? Like, what? So it's
Well,
like they got the award, okay? Like,
I but it's like there are some I like understanding the standard. Like I like understanding the bar that
Mm-hmm.
exists. And sometimes someone isn't deserving.
But see, here's the thing, because I feel that, but then it's like, but isn't that something that's voted on? So
Yeah, I
someone
mean,
felt like they deserved it.
yeah, but the thing is like, especially with the Oscars, and they did some like insider, is like sometimes I think they talked to one Oscar voter, and they're like, I think this person had the best performance, but I think people are gonna vote for this person, so I'm gonna vote for this person. And so it's like that's why momentum is such an like an important thing because like even though people might have thought someone was better, they might still vote this way just because they think it's hopeless to vote another way or
Mhm.
because, whatever. And so, yeah.
Interesting take. Yeah.
What were you saying though before you?
Yeah, what we
I wish I could tell you guys, but the brain fog has been real. I really messed up my sleep schedule this week, so the brain fog has been real. I thought I had a conversation with Shane that I didn't have. I had it with a
wait.
completely different person.
Okay.
So it's been a rough week.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. The Shrek party.
It's it's Wednesday.
Yeah. It is Wednesday. Yeah, Shay, it is Wednesday.
Listen, the
It is
older you
Wednesday.
get, you get thrown off
Okay.
your schedule, you gotta
And it's
recuperate for two
it
weeks.
takes the entire week to get back on track. And it
Yeah.
doesn't help that this is like one of my busiest weeks of the month. So I'm just doing my best, guys. We were talking about horror on Gladys,
On Gladys,
weapons,
weapons.
the last thing I remember from that conversation.
Okay.
I mean, that was the
I've been
Spark
around.
Yeah,
Notes.
I think that yeah, it was a good wrap up. And then, yeah.
Okay, can we get to Best Actor now?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. So let's make a round. So what do we have next? Oh, we have short film.
Oh, good. We're
Okay.
gonna go through all of them, brother. I didn't write down
Yeah, I'm like,
that.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
no,
I'm kidding.
because here's the thing.
No, I'm kidding.
That is a category that I totally care about because hopefully one day,
Clock it.
well, that's the most attainable at this point to even be in that category
Lock
to shoot
it.
the stars. But unfortunately, I have
Wait,
not.
I
Yeah.
do want to mention this was the first year that they had a category for casting directors. And I didn't write down the woman who won. I don't know why I didn't write down her name. I didn't write down her name, but I did want to acknowledge that this was the first year they had that category. And I love that they've added that because casting directors really are one of the most important roles in this
Yeah.
entire thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was it was a girl from one ballot after another.
I can't remember. I don't know why I didn't write down.
Yeah, I
That
can't
was
remember her
late, but
name, but a lot of people were surprised that the Sinners casting director didn't get it.
I was hoping it would be Sinners, but I wasn't mad that she got it either. Um,
Mhm.
I think one of the things to consider is that one ballot after another used so many non-actors.
Mm.
So it's like the
Mhm.
interrogation guy, the guy he interrogated in the beginning, that was like on the radio. Like those two were non-actors. Finding Chase Infinity, you know, like the whole kind of environment was created by non-actors. And so you have to find people that can,
Mhm.
have some sort of experience, but then also can hold their own in front of a screen and also across, people like Sean Penn or
Star,
Julio.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
big
like,
stars.
of course, the Sinners cast was great, but the job that she had is insane. Because also, I think she said something about like you can't like with a PTA film, you can't just like send out a list. Like you have to be so secretive about it. So it has to like go behind like a bunch of different filters so it's like still getting exactly what you want without saying
Exactly what you're
anything near.
looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like so.
Mhm.
which is always interesting because like sometimes looking for roles, you do come across those like really really vague posts, and there's always a part of me that wonders like, what is this a bigger project that like they have to be secretive like that on? I don't know.
Mhm.
It's interesting.
I mean,
Mhm.
that's
Just
usually how
reading
those
them.
ones
That's what I'm
go.
looking at.
That's usually how those ones go. Which I'm confused how those even like how you even prepare for something like that. You know, or it's like it's like I don't even know. Like I'm not even allowed to know what the character is, let alone what the story is about. So I guess this
Right,
is definitely
exactly.
just like a vibe based thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like they
But
genuinely, I mean, then that's why I mean why like where personality can become really important. And like authenticity, because I think if you're your most authentic self, they pick up on that.
yeah,
So, and her
Yeah.
name is Cassandra Kulukundis. I think I said that right. Yeah, she deserved it. I think it
Yeah.
was like I'm not mad that she won.
Yeah.
me neither.
It's about time they made that a category, though. It's crazy that it wasn't before.
Right? Right?
I mean,
I
it's
think
definitely
like
an interesting one to have.
I think it's casting directors with the with social media are getting a little bit more noticed because they like casting directors make a lot of content, or some casting directors anyway.
Mm.
So I don't know. I wonder if it's just coming with the times.
Mm.
I still think there should be like there should be an action, like a stunt-based category.
I'm
For sure.
surprised there isn't.
I know, right?
Isn't there? There's not?
I don't think
Like
so.
it's huh.
I mean, action movies and movies like that are usually notoriously kind of overlooked by the Academy. But I
Yeah.
think, it's like how far is Tom Cruise gonna have to go before someone's
It's
like, here you go, man. Okay,
recognized. I mean,
relax.
and now that's momentum that is also very
Yeah, that's
deserved.
crazy. Yeah.
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 And yeah, and it's like he attached himself to a plane. Like at one point,
Mission, the
hey,
last Mission Impossible really blew my mind.
same.
Like what a phenomenal film.
It's just like knowing that that is like a real stunt adds so much
Hmm.
to the effect.
Yeah. No, lliterally, my heart was pounding. Like what?
Yeah,
Just like, and that's all I could think of was like, this man is actually doing that right
yeah.
now.
It's because it's just that much more immersion.
Hmm.
Because like even if it's like a green screen, it's like you obviously you're watching a movie, so you like there's some area like I guess like take myself to a place,
Right,
But
right. Yeah, like you have
when
to
it
rely on your imagination a little bit more.
yeah, it's like yeah, I know it's not real, but whatever. I'm watching a movie, so it's okay, and it's
Hmm.
expected, obviously, and obviously that's. But when you see it actually, and you can see his hair and like his skin rippling, and like it's just like in the whole environment feels real because it is. It's like that.
Yeah.
It just it adds to something that it just can't be manufactured.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. And
Did
it
you s-
deserves its flowers.
did you see Mission Impossible T?
Why do we have to keep doing this?
No, I
Listen, I watch old stuff. For some reason, I just, unless it's a really like, well, Mission Impossible is a big movie, but I'm not into the current stuff because I think I am very cautious because I would be easily influenced by the hype or the critics or the like, I don't want to be influenced and I would be easily
by
influenced.
whatever's
Yeah.
being spoken about now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why I tend to just I don't really watch a lot of current things unless I'm like vested in like a book adaptation or like Avengers. I was
And Dune.
I used to follow Dune. I let me tell you something. Ever since that trailer, was it a trailer that dropped or like just a
Yeah,
couple?
I think it was the first trailer. Yeah, it was like but it was a
Mm.
short one. It was the
I've been rewatching Dune analysis videos all day of just like the books, the movies. But yeah, so no, I did not watch Mission Impossible, but yeah.
What was the last
Doesn't
old
matter.
movie
It's
you watched?
I watched Brown Sugar yesterday with
hmm.
Sanaa Lathan and Taye Diggs. That was what a great film. What a great comfort, feel good. And it was great acting, and Taye Diggs is
It's a
hilarious. So
classic. Yeah.
I forgot how good it was. Wow. And
Have
you
you
know what's
seen
funny? You
what?
remind me of Mos Def.
Me?
Yes.
But look behind.
Like your vibe. Like I just feel like if I were to ever meet him, you would
I don't know much about Most Def.
well,
Is he a DJ?
he okay. He's like a icon.
Lyricist.
Yeah, like he's like I don't want to call him a rapper because I feel like that's
Mm.
like he's one
Below.
of the conscious one. I don't think he's
Oh,
really
he's a woke rapper.
He was like one of the
like the old school woke, not like today woke,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
like the old like rapping about like real
Yeah.
yeah.
talking about real shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, I don't know how we got here. So what were we talking about?
I was gonna say you should watch The Piano Teacher.
No, no, she shouldn't. No, she shouldn't. Why would you do
Why,
that? Do not. No,
why not?
no.
See, you'll love it. Watch it.
As I Google it.
It's one of
I'm
my
not playing
favorites.
with you. Yo,
I don't know if you would like that movie, Tiana. I
piano
wasn't
teacher.
prepared for that movie, and I
Is
thought I
that
was prepared for
new?
that movie because it's
Me
right up my
neither. Same.
alley.
Wait, which
Same.
one?
The
The
2000?
piano.
piano teacher,
Yeah,
the
maybe
French,
2001.
the
Is it
yeah,
2001? Yeah.
No,
it's old.
no, thank you.
What's wrong? What do you mean? What's wrong?
Are you reading the synopsis?
Yeah. You know what it is though? I'm in the era of not watching things that will upset me.
And that will upset you.
It's
It
a
will
Like,
fun. It's a
grossly
comfort.
upset you.
It's a comfort.
No, no,
It's a
don't
throw.
say
It's
that.
a if your family's over, maybe throw it on.
first of all, who are you talking to right
Throw it
now?
on while little Susie's playing with her dollies. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be perfect.
I'm going home for Thanksgiving. Gonna go see mom and
We're gonna
pops. Maybe the little
we're gonna watch
kiddos.
the
I got a film for you to watch. Throw it on. Yeah, it's a good time.
Are you
It's
done?
funny.
Maybe not.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
No, it's a good watch. It's a good no no generally
It's a phenomenal movie, but just emotionally prepare yourself to be gut punched and there's no recovery at the end.
I'm
It
not
literally
watching
ends
it.
with a gut punch. So
I'm not watching it. So that's fine. We don't even have to go there. I won't be watching it.
oh man. All right, next category, best actor.
hold
Are
on.
we there yet?
Nope, Writer.
What?
That's the best
Writer?
original screenplay.
Oh my
Ryan
God.
Best
Coogler.
original screenplay. Oh,
Ryan
Sinners.
Coogler. Ryan Coogler one. Yeah.
I'm so
Okay.
happy he won.
I think that was his own. That was like his. Yeah. Was it
Hmm?
his like only award, like own personal
Hmm.
award? Yeah, of the night.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I
makes
feel
sense.
like
Yeah.
I would appreciate that more than best director. Although they both would be an honor, but like you actually create, like you wrote those words down. That's
That is
amazing.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's your story. Yeah. I could see that. I think, yeah.
Yeah, because they do. Yeah, because they do adapted. It's Paul Thomas Anderson one, and then they do
Hmm.
original. It's like,
Which I didn't
and
know. Side note, didn't know One Battle After Another was an adaptation. Like I didn't realize that was an original. I'm
or
curious.
adapted.
Was it a book or another like a movie
It
before?
was a yeah one. It was a book.
It was okay. I didn't know that.
It was a book. Yeah,
Hmm.
which a lot of people don't. Which is to a bigger topic. A lot of people underestimate the power of influence, and so they look at like their heroes
Hmm.
and they see their original works, but they don't realize the amount of influence that is charged behind it. And so they either are afraid to try to do something because they feel like it's too heavily influenced, or they try to do something, or they procrastinate because they're like, I need an idea that no one's ever thought of before.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
they get stuck in these two things, and it's like you don't realize the amount of influence that goes behind almost everything that we see. Even Shakespeare
Hmm.
had no original plays; they're all just adapted. He was known for his technical ability, not his,
Creativity.
yeah.
I'm going to see Shakespeare next month.
Nice.
I didn't need to say that.
Like you can say
No,
whatever you
he's
want.
that's your you love Shakespeare.
Yeah. We're
Is
making
there
this.
like a specific showing you're gonna go see, or is it like a
Yeah, the theater on campus.
mm,
They're doing a showing, and so I get a discount on those tickets. So
nice. Oh, I loved going to my college theater plays, musicals, plays, anything really. I
yeah, I
loved
think
them.
they're doing Henry V.
Mm,
I think that's what they're doing. I'll have to double check. But yeah, yeah.
nice.
I'm happy for Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this also
very much deserved.
this go back to my influence thing. I have another point.
Oh, I thought you were done.
I was, but then I had another thing that came up. Going back
Okay.
to this is what, and this isn't a call out. Don't think it's a call out. I think it's important to watch a lot of stuff. I swear to God, it's not a call out. I think it's important to watch a lot of stuff because you don't know what great ideas are behind works that you've never seen.
I agree with that. I also think that you never know what can like spark.
Yeah, so you don't know what there might be like there might be an engine, a new engine that's out there that you just haven't put in the car yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
it's like I
agree.
want to see as much as I can because then I might just change my mind on something. Now I can
Okay.
plagiarize it, in 10 years.
Okay.
You can't just like let it spark inspiration, you know? Do like your own version of a thing.
You know
It's
what's
a dog it's
funny?
a dog eat dog world.
I'm not gonna lie though, because when they first started announcing that Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan were working on some type of vampire film, that was around the time that they had also announced that Blade was coming back with Mahershala Ali. And I
Yeah.
thought, I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking they're doing some type of Blade type movie.
Yes. Oh, I
Like,
remember.
I was like,
I
that's not gonna go well for them. And then come to find
yeah.
out, it's first of all completely different, but
Mhm.
and then
And
Blade
also,
Got
happened.
scrapped. Mm.
By the
Right.
way, speaking of older movies, I'm gonna go back and run that back because I actually was really into
Absolutely.
I was really into Blade back in the day.
The entire aesthetic of Blade is so, it scratches a part of my brain that is so
Mm,
satisfying. Love it.
mm, he's badass.
Hmm. Hmm.
it's a shame, honestly.
It is. It
That they
is.
I
didn't do.
mean,
I was excited to
I
see him.
mean, mind you, Mahershala Ali has 2 Oscars. Mind you,
Hmm.
He's fantastic.
Hmm.
where like it's like why am I not seeing him every time I
Everywhere.
open my phone? Yeah.
Though I did just see his task. Liz just posted something
Oh
about
yeah.
him coming. I think he's going to be on season 2 of Task.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
But it's
but I
it's like
agreed. I
also it's
was
like
really excited for Blade.
how hard is it to make a Blade movie, especially with
And
the amount of BS that they put out? You tell me you couldn't
and
scrap together a half good Blade movie?
what's weird to me is like it's not like people weren't excited about it. Like I
Yeah,
remember when they
exactly.
announced it and people like literally immediately started talking about it.
Yeah, I was
So
really
it was
thinking about
very
that.
weird.
It's like what could have gone so wrong that it's like, yeah, no, this can't happen at all.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
what do you mean?
Didn't they go
Obviously,
through like they went through a couple of scripts and a couple of directors and they just couldn't.
Yeah, I think it
yeah,
was the
but it's like,
directors. They couldn't settle on a director.
That's sad.
it's
It'll
like,
figure
So
it out. Give it another 10
I hope
years.
they do.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
10
because just like
years?
they've done a whole different plan thing, where
Yeah.
it's like the whole direction kind of shifted, and now it's like I don't even know if he's in the card. He's obviously not in Doomsday, and he's obviously not in the part 2 of whatever that is. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
how
Mm.
do you find a place for him?
I would go to the theater to see that though.
I mean, of course,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Absolutely.
where are we at now?
Best actor?
cinematographer. Uh,
Okay, yes, yes, absolutely. Because the first woman won. Oh my goodness,
Oh
her
yeah.
name I did write down.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God, what is it? Autumn Durald Archipel or Archipel, I think is how it said. Yes, she
Yeah.
won, and her speech was beautiful, and she's beautiful, and I am so incredibly proud of her and happy for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm all for that.
Does
Hmm.
anyone? This is right. Are you familiar with the quote that Ryan Coogler said about like he was asked about like the fact that there aren't a lot of like black people that have won like Oscars or whatever, and he said something very nice about it. I can't
No,
remember, but it's something along the lines of like I'm not gonna let the I don't know, but
Ryan Coogler, Black people, Oscars quote.
Stop. Not me myself.
Watch, it'll get me something. Y'all are loved, y'all are beautiful, y'all are powerful and mighty. That one?
no,
That doesn't sound right now.
Was it something along the lines of like I I'm gonna shut up.
no, continue.
I know how I would respond to
Oh,
that.
no, I might have found it.
Ryan Coogler, Oscar. I don't know.
Oh, Black people's superpower. We had nothing. We created everything. I just like that quote. I think I just like
Yeah,
that
that's a good
quote.
quote. I can't remember. I can't find it, but it was something along the lines of like it was like he was like I'm not gonna let the negativity of of kind of this space being gate kept from us kind of hinder on the fact that we're doing great work right
Right.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take a look and I'll see if I can find it, and maybe I'll like add a screen cap or something.
thank
I
you.
agree with that though.
But it was like yeah, and it's like because it can't be bittersweet where it's like oh my gosh she won, but then it's like
Hmm.
really like in 2026 like this is the first time like this happened.
I mean,
Bittersweet is a really good way to put it.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's a valid description, but also I get him like saying that because for everyone, all the Black creatives that come after him, I feel like it's important not to put so much pressure on yourself that you're carrying that.
Yeah.
You're like, because then it's like that could potentially hinder you. Just,
Hmm.
And then it also comes down to tokenism, right? Like, because it's like, why are we letting ourselves be forced to put so much pressure on ourselves? Like why? And like, to like, I don't know. It's like a delicate balance, and it's a delicate dance of like, we should be taken seriously. We deserve to be taken seriously, but
yeah.
how like do we have to sacrifice our authenticity and like in our humanness, our humanity, the things that make us like our mistakes, our when we the times that we can't show up, like I don't know. It's weird.
You know what's funny? When I first started this job, my coworker was like, she was like, yeah, I like to play music. What music do you like? And I was like, I like Hamilton. I like listening to the Hamilton soundtrack. She's like, oh, well, sometimes I play 90s rap. I was like, are you trying to ask me to, if you want to listen to rap music, but to what you're saying though, like, I'm not going to be the token and I'm not going to compromise my authenticity. I listen to the Hamilton soundtrack.
Well, to be fair, that
It's
it
so
is rap.
Shay,
well, he ain't wrong, but not the kind of
You
rap that she was
know, of
imagining.
course
She
not.
was
Of course not.
imagining some gangster, some trap. I'll never. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
fuck.
similar
But
story. I was like on this trip and I was listening to Lana Del Rey. Ultraviolence had just come out. And this teacher, she's gonna come sitting up next to me on the bus because it was like this long bus ride we were on. And she's like, "Oh, can I listen?" And it's like this beautiful ballad that she's singing, and she listens to the whole song. And at the end of it, she's like, "That's not what I was expecting you to be listening to. What did you mean by that, ma'am? What
she's
did you
like,
mean
I
my
thought
by
you
that?" And was she?
like, is
Yes,
this
of course.
is this gospel? And I was gonna say, I was like, you probably thought you were listening to gospel.
gospel
Oh,
all, full
I
gospel
mean,
music.
Lana is gospel to me. I go to the Church of Mother, so.
Okay,
Period.
yeah. Oh,
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird being black in this industry.
That shit. I was gonna make a point. Going back to so let's revert. Best supporting actress.
can
So
I
with
say something really quickly?
Did we?
Alicia, can I just say something to you really quickly? Shay is running this right now. He's running this episode.
someone's
But
gotta
we
do it.
didn't have a structure.
Someone's gotta
We
do it.
had we said we're gonna go in and we're gonna see what happens.
Somebody's gotta
So
do it.
like I'm okay with this.
Fair, fair. I'm so thankful for you because when you're not here, Shay, what do we do without you?
I wouldn't know. I'm not there.
Oh, you wouldn't know because you don't watch the episodes. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Oh,
You know, I am
oh,
slacking. I'm not gonna lie. I am slacking.
caught,
I am slacking. But you're on the
caught
list, and I am
on
subscribed. So
the list.
keep that in mind.
On the list.
thank
Did
you.
you
On the
know we
list,
have some watchers that watch loyally? Okay, we
I'm
see
one of those
you, we
watchers.
hear you, we love you.
I've been on twice.
Chris,
This is my second time being on.
please let's give a shout out to Chris because he'll randomly, I know he's watching that episode because he'll say something in response to something
Yes,
we said in the episode. So we're just
yes,
gonna, yeah, shout out to Chris.
yes.
So
Like
Chris.
literally has not missed an episode.
Okay.
Anyway, best
Yeah.
supporting actress. So Tiana Taylor, people had issues with the idea of her character. Are you familiar
I
with that
do remember that
discourse?
discourse. Yeah.
And so people were like, oh, especially when people thought she was going to win the Oscar, they were like, oh, the Oscar will only award a character that's like, promiscuous or is like fits under a certain umbrella. If you watch the movie, I think she's a very complex character, and
Yes, she is. Clearly has like some type of struggle
mhm. And then I think it
that
was
like mhm.
I think it was Jamie Lawson from Sinners who said something. It was like is like is like the anger can come from previous constriction, and so when there is some sort of like freedom, it's like people want to make sure that it fits the idea that they've created, if that makes sense. And so it's like now that we're finally out of the kind of the box that we've been put in, now we want
Mhm.
to put ourselves in almost like another box, but at least it's our own box. And so with that character, it's like people were upset that it was kind of went in certain directions, and they're like, why can't it be this? Why can't it be, that was like it lacks the complexity if it's like not like people are like I want to go see a happy-go-lucky character. It's like who wants to see a happy-go-lucky
And
character
that
in
wasn't the
anything?
point of her character in that role. I mean, it honestly, I mean, okay, so obviously the movie is about race, right, and race relations in America. Or I should say, there's a certain aspect of the movie that's about that. But
Mm,
say that was taken out of it. Say this wasn't an adaptation of the book that had established that, and say she was just a white woman and like doing that same behavior, but she was a white woman. Like people wouldn't have that conversation. And like to your point of like it's no, we don't want to box ourselves in, but then to we don't want to box ourselves into the stereotype, but a part of removing ourselves from the stereotype is recognizing that some of the stereotypes are just they're just human things that have for whatever reason have gotten associated with black people, like they're just human
mm,
behavior.
yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
know.
I would also say sometimes I feel like we, like, make, no pun intended, make things black and white, but there are characters that are not necessarily like recognized there are happy-go-lucky black characters that are being written and performed very well. Like there are stories like that are out there. And just because like this one character is getting the Oscar treatment, that doesn't mean that there aren't other types of black females or women. That doesn't mean these characters don't exist elsewhere. They do exist.
I think it's the lack of recognition of them though. That's like
That's the,
that's
and I get that.
yeah.
But if you don't watch the other stuff, or if you don't go out of your way to uplift that stuff or to amplify that stuff, then I feel like you should shut up. There are people, you cannot take people serious. That criticism, I understood a little bit of it, but also the people that were piling onto that hate train probably didn't go see the movie anyway. And they also probably didn't see anything. Like it's like, where does your stake lie? Do you just want to have an outlet to be upset? Like
Yeah. And
there's other projects out there. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I get it, but at the same time, I don't think it's worth the argument.
It's like the ballet and opera thing.
we're not no. No. No.
Why not?
First off, all I'm gonna say is as soon as Timothy said it, you could see on his face he knew he should have shut up. And that's it. And that's it. He knew what he said and that he
Nah,
was
I
being a
don't
little
think
too
I don't think
cavalier. No, he was being too cavalier in that moment and he
he's being too
recognized that like
casual. I think yeah, of course he's
yeah.
being too casual. But like, is
And
that
like
is that an offense? Like, is that a bad thing to be too casual?
no, I think people, I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I think people overreacted. So
See, there you go. Agreed.
yeah.
Agreed. T.
I think that we should know less about everyone. But you know what though? I've been more on that side, but I'm like that anyway. Like I don't want people to know everything about me so that I can show up the way I want to show up in particular spaces. Like at work, I don't share everything at work because I want to show up how I want to show up. I don't need you to
Without
know
their
everything about
preconceived.
me. And then also in the theater, like there's stuff that I like to keep things separate because I want to control the image or whatever, how I how I show up in those spaces. But sometimes I think that public figures, I think if we know too much about how you feel, it takes away from what you can do for me. I just want you to be an actor. I don't want to know how you feel about X, Y, and Z because now I can enjoy the thing because I'm thinking about what you just said last week.
I mean,
I
that
feel
comes
like
down to separating the art from the artist.
I feel like there's a part of that like style that's kind of like has sailed.
I mean,
Mm.
yeah, like I feel like that's old. I think that why put yourself in the position to have to yeah, I just think you should say less.
Just
You should say
say
less.
less.
I mean,
Just
it's
do,
weird because
just say less.
it's weird because there's a certain level of the mystique that just like I feel like just can't exist anymore.
Yeah, and that's true too, because
No.
how do you navigate these press runs where most of the time they're not asking you about your character background. They're
Right.
not asking you how you developed your skills for a role. They're asking you questions about what you eat for breakfast, or
Yeah, it's
they're
like
so it's like, how do you
some random TikToker that's been
it
viral for the past 3 months.
no, we were
And
just talking
you gotta
We
about
literally were just having this conversation.
you gotta like hey yeah
But
so
that's
get it.
the direction things are going. Yeah.
I still think there is a way to Zendaya, she's navigating
She's really good. Yeah, she's really good at it.
because it's like, why? I don't need to know
I
everything.
still feel like Zendaya hasn't proved herself as a box office champion.
Excuse
So
me?
we'll see with the drama though.
Which I'm very excited for.
I don't like what you just said. I don't like that at all.
What do you mean?
I will defend her.
You can defend her. It
I will
doesn't
defend-
mean doesn't I mean Zendaya's obviously Zendaya.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure
She's
how
a
well
one namer,
challengers do.
man.
I mean, it's hard nowadays where it's like there's a certain level of kind of like you have to show up more than you had to before, which is why
Yeah.
I can appreciate Timothy Chalamet because like he's
He's leaning
approaching it in
into
a
it.
way, yeah, where it's like I'm not shying
Yeah.
away from him. I'm leaning into it,
Yeah.
and it's worked.
It's working. And it's
And
working.
I do think there's a dial and there's a balance that still needs to be found, but I think there can be a
And to your point, the only way to find that dial is to do it. Like, I mean, it's like
yeah.
acting. It's like sometimes you have to go big and go extra so that you can
I mean,
start
that's
pulling it back and
that's what
find
Brian says all the time. Where
all the
it's like
time.
I'll tell you go to a 15 and you'll end up at like a 10 or like an 8 or
Yeah.
9 or something.
Yeah.
It's like well, it's easier to bring us back than it is to try to climb up and find
Sure.
Yeah. All right, best actor.
best actress. Okay, let's go best actress first.
Hey,
Okay.
Jessie Buckley.
appreciating.
Easy. This one's easy because Jessie Buckley that was easy. That was like
And
that was the
yeah,
only award
Yeah.
that was like a clean sweep throughout the whole season. No one else was winning. Some people were like Rose Byrne. Sure, she was great, but no.
I'm biased. I kind of wanted Emma Stone to win, but that was full bias. Like I like
Oh
that's just like full bias because I really liked her in Begonia and I really like Begonia and I
Mhm.
really like her.
she was cool.
So
She was cool in Begonia.
yeah.
T
Hmm.
T.
Honestly, yeah, I was rooting for her, not Emma Stone. I
Jessie
Jessie
Buckley.
Buckley.
yeah, just because Hamnet is like,
Did you see Hamnet?
Which I'm watching tonight.
I saw part of it. I haven't finished it yet because I wanted to finish the.
Wait, you haven't seen Hamnet, Alicia? I thought you did.
No, I was going to. I was supposed to. I told you I was gonna watch it, and then I never actually. We don't have to talk about it. What were you saying,
Your
Tiana?
your your word. I'm not sure if I can trust your word anymore.
No, you
It's
can trust it. It's just gonna happen on my schedule.
okay. Can I
On my
also
schedule.
acknowledge the fact that it's really hard to watch full projects when we have full lives, okay? And then, God forbid, something happened, then it's like, do I
I
have the
disagree.
energy to pay attention to this movie and not just put it on in the background? Do I have the energy to
Mm-hmm.
actually watch this?
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I feel like you can't find 2 hours
No,
or maybe an hour a
No,
day.
Shay.
because
No,
what's gonna
Shay.
happen is I'm gonna put the movie on and then I'm gonna get comfortable. Then I'm gonna kind of oh,
Next thing you know, I'm sleeping.
and next thing, exactly. And then it's like to give these, especially the newer ones, to give it the attention it deserves. Now I need to run it back.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Oh, I'm constantly running it back. I'm constantly like, no, it's like I want to be locked in, and
yes,
I like, and
You
that's
try. You
why
should.
it's hard for me to watch movies because it's like I don't want to have to. It's easier to watch TV shows when it gets late. That's all.
yeah.
You try watching movies standing up.
No, because then I start focusing on standing up, and then my brain starts wandering. Me personally, I don't know. T, have you tried it? Would you try it?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's good advice. I mean, it's not
Standing
good
up
advice.
while watching for 2 hours?
Yeah, you can't stand up for two
Yeah.
hours.
I could when I'm working, when I'm like paid to do that. So
Mm.
you stand up like the kids and the
I
wishing.
don't fall asleep. That's the point.
That is crazy. No, I won't be doing that. Thank you. Okay, what's
Fine.
next?
Best
Um,
actor.
no, I think they have one in between those.
You have exactly 5 seconds. Five,
Fine.
four.
But no, because so we got this one because this one's meaty. So we're gonna be on this one for a little bit. First
Are
off, so
Is it
stand up.
me?
Yeah, no, it
Best
is
actor?
very yeah, absolutely.
It was
did
Michael B. Jordan.
I mean, of
yeah.
course, yeah, we know who won, but that's
I mean, I felt like I felt like he deserved it, but that's also the only performance I saw. But he played two characters. And someone online made a very good point when they were saying that he deserves it off the strength that I was like the audience, well, me, like I was attracted to one twin and not the other. And it's the same guy playing
Mm.
him. And I'm like, that's how you know. There was clear distinction. The performance was great. I felt like he put a lot of effort and work and research when you hear him talk about like the accent and stuff like that. I felt like he deserved it. So I don't really feel like it's a hard choice, honestly.
no, know who else played two characters? Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap.
I knew you were gonna say that. I think we've had this discussion before about people who play multiple
Yeah.
characters in one project. I think they should
And
all the awards.
we missed out on a very important person, Rob Pattinson, who played like 17 characters in Mickey 17.
We mentioned
18,
no, we
didn't he?
mentioned that,
Did we
right?
mention it?
I feel like
I
we
don't
did
remember.
mention
Maybe.
well, in one of the episodes, but yeah, he because he surprised me with that performance
Yes.
because I also felt like he did a great job differentiating between the clones. Yeah, that's
Yep.
not an easy job. I feel that's
No.
several jobs in one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
I feel like
hard.
he did just off the preparation.
But T, I want to throw this at you because Shay, we kind of talked about this a little bit with another person from our class. He thought, oh my God, what is his name? Why did I just blank? It's not Jason. What is Michael B. Jordan? He thought Michael B. Jordan should have been Best Supporting Actor because technically the main character was Miles Canton's character, Sammy.
That's a trash take. I'm sorry. That's a
Facts. I agree. I agree. I was being cordial when he presented that.
that's
Um,
not that he's
but
no.
no, that's bad
I don't
taste.
know what the technical breakdown of how you differentiate between a supporting versus a lead, but that's it followed him. He was the one that survived, but he wasn't in it enough for me to even consider. That doesn't make any sense to me.
So he was actually because I was thinking about it when he said it, and I don't agree. I think Michael B. Jordan is like the main character, but I was thinking about it, and I mean, Sammy is in a decent portion of the movie, like in my opinion, enough to be considered a main character. But to me, he represents more of like the audience. Like he is like because there's always a character who represents the audience, and like to me, that is what he served in Sinners, and he was a phenomenal character. Like knocked it out of
Mhm.
the
Oh
park,
yeah.
and he did a really good job.
Oh yeah.
Um, but it was like more like the story, even though it was yes about him, it wasn't centered around him.
No.
Like he was just kind of along for the ride.
If I was reading Sinners as a book, I wouldn't like I would say he's a side character if I were just like reading a book like that was based on Sinners. But I think that he definitely deserves some type of praise as a young actor. Like there's a
Hmm.
group of young actors this season that have really, not including Timothy
Yes.
Chalamet. Um,
Who?
I think not
That was a
including
little shady.
No, I
Wait,
you know
who?
what's funny? For a while,
Timmy.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh,
For a
oh,
while, they grouped like him and Zendaya and like a couple other
Hmm.
young actors award, but there's a few more that are coming in as things
See, I
happen.
wouldn't even consider them young actors anymore
That's what I'm
because
saying.
yeah, like they're like,
I
but they're
know
not
they
older either. Like they're in that weird in between.
I know they were at one point. That was the
Yeah,
grouping. And
yeah,
but
yeah.
now that we have like Chase and we have I
Yes.
feel like they all deserve some type of like shout out or praise for the work that they're doing. Because to be so talented that young and to hold your own, to your point that you were saying earlier, across from these accomplished actors that have been doing this for decades,
Hmm.
that shouldn't go unnoticed. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Miles, he has a fan in me forever. That was a
Yeah,
great
agreed.
performance.
Agreed.
Yeah. So yeah, for
Mm.
you?
yeah. At the start of this award season, I thought there was zero chance Michael B. Jordan was going to win.
Really?
Zero chance. Yeah, zero chance.
Okay.
Personally, he gives a great performance, but I don't even think his performance is the best performance in the movie. I think
Who would you say who's
Delroy
yeah,
Lindo
yeah.
I feel like gives the best performance in the movie. Um,
Yeah.
and so when it came down to the Oscar, I mean, he won the SAG award, and he hadn't won an award before that. And I think
Before
this
the
was the
SAG?
first time before the SAG, he hadn't won like he didn't win the BAFTA, he didn't win the Critics' Choice, he didn't win the Golden Globe. Like he wasn't in the race at all until the
Hmm.
SAG award. And the
Hmm.
SAG award is hard to tell because it's obviously an actors award, so other actors are voting for it. So I don't think anyone who has just won the SAG award has then won the Oscar in history. And so I couldn't see him winning. I also just don't feel like out of that category, he gave the best performance. I don't even think he gave the second best performance.
Who do you think should have won?
Yeah.
Timmy,
Let me get
actually,
this ball,
if
honestly.
actually, if we're being honest, I think the person who should have won wasn't even nominated.
Who?
Huh? Who?
Jesse Plemons in
Oh,
Begonia.
from Begonia. But was he? Oh, yeah, I guess he was. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he would have been the best
His
actor.
performance in Begonia is insane, and the fact that he didn't
Really
even get
good.
nominated, like
he's
I
Yeah.
think they
one of
should.
my he's like one of my favorites that has gone unsung for like I feel like most of the things that he's been in, like
His
Civil
performances
War,
are always stellar.
he
Yeah.
He's
killed
been like
it.
8 Best Picture nominees. He was fantastic
Yeah.
in Begonia. He should have got nominated. I haven't seen Blue Moon, but I think they should have taken Ethan Hawke out and put Jesse Plemons in.
I haven't seen Blue Moon, so I can't. I don't have a strong
Because it
opinion
was
on
like Blue
that.
Moon was
But
even like nominated heavily for any awards. So I'm
that's
like
like, and that
Begonia.
I think was what threw me off a lot is because it felt like it came out of nowhere. Because I was like, whoa, where was this movie? And like, because
Yeah, it's
most of the other movies have been consistently mentioned.
pretty much pretty much. So it's like Emma Stone got nominated. Obviously,
Yeah.
Begonia got nominated. It's like why would Jesse Plemons not also get nominated? Why would you nominate Ethan Hawke for a movie that like wasn't very successful for a performance? Like weren't even talking about it, but like no one was saying like he shouldn't be nominated, but like no one was like, oh my gosh, he could win. Like no one, like he wasn't even in the race ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I'm sure his performance was great, but I just think Jesse Plemons
Oh
should have
yeah.
been there.
Ethan Hawke is
And if
great.
he won, I would not be surprised at all. But I think, yeah,
Timothy.
I just don't like. I'm not, I don't, I'm not upset that he won at all.
Hmm.
But I just don't think he had the best performance.
So you think he's third best or
Well,
fourth?
let me think. So we're putting Ethan Hawke at the bottom just because I haven't seen it. Then I'd say, who was it? It was Leo, Timmy, Margaret Moore,
Leo.
and Ethan Hawke was 5. So then I'd put, and Leo's weird because it's so like he's so good. So I just like it goes on.
Like you were
Like I
saying
said before,
earlier.
it goes
Yeah.
unnoticed. So I'll just put him there because I'm like, because even when I watched it, I'm like, this is great. But I'm like, it's Leo, so of course
Yeah.
it's like it was like because that's always like how I level it up. I'm like, was it hard for them to do? Which is why I'm like, I wasn't gung ho about Emma Stone and Begonia because I'm like, it's Emma Stone. Like this is easy.
Mm.
Like this, like that, a role like that, it's like like compared to Poor Things, I'm like that was like that's much more.
I did
Much
love
more.
her in Poor Things. Yeah,
So,
that was a good role.
but then I say Leo, and then I probably put him third.
Wow.
I maybe a tie with Wagner Moura, but if you watch Secret Agent with the one that Wagner Moore is in, he's
Hmm.
like very precise. Like it's
Mhm.
like very, especially with the world that that movie exists in. It's
Mhm.
like it's not over the top. It's very kind of, or actually it is sometimes, but his performance is very subtle and very precise. And yeah, and
Hmm.
that's why I feel like Michael B. Jordan's performance is it was very technical, but like it didn't blow me away that I felt like it should have been awarded
Best. That's an interesting
best.
take, Shay. I don't know if I agree with it, but that's an interesting
But
take.
like I'm not yeah, so it's like I'm not upset that he won. I just don't think that he had the best. And no one was even saying what he did. They're saying that he had a chance to win before the
Hmm.
SAG Awards. Like when he lost the Golden Globe, when he lost the Critics' Choice, when he lost the BAFTA, when he lost, I think there's the other one. But like no one was like, oh, what? Like Michael B. Jordan, like has he not? Like this is a steal. Or
Like he has it in the bag, like or like an
yeah, it
obvious
was like
choice kind of thing.
yeah, it was like no one. He wasn't even in like in the race, and him not being in the race wasn't like something that was unbelievable.
Hmm.
So I just don't think I don't think he should. I don't think it's not. It's because it's not even that I don't think
The
he should have
silence is
won.
heavy.
It's like I don't even. It's not
No,
even saying that I don't
it's
think he should have won. I'm
no,
not.
no. It's just like if
I'm
you
just like I'm like
like it's
interesting.
you
I'm
just
like
would have chosen differently. Like it's just like
yeah.
out of the performances that were nominated, the ones that were nominated, you feel that Timothy Chalamet had made the strongest choices as a character and as an actor.
Mhm. Yeah, and I
Is
think
what yeah.
he carried the movie.
Hmm. I mean, he had to. He had to keep
Yeah,
that energy up. Marty Supreme was an
yeah.
insane character. God, oh, never want to watch that movie again. It was good. It was a good movie, but Jesus, it stressed me.
Okay.
So and I feel like the reasons Timmy didn't win were
Hmm.
for things that didn't have to do with the performance.
I would
I'm
agree.
not,
Oh,
I'm not,
yeah, I would.
I'm not even saying the ballet or whatever kind of
I,
like
No, just like
but
just the overall people's perception of him. Yes.
but here's the thing though. That's why you should be quiet. That's why. Because
no I'm
whether or not we want to admit it or not, people are voting on these things. So if you piss off people, it's gonna have repercussions. And I don't think in this particular instance that, because I think they said the voting was closed before that whole debacle happened.
It was, yeah.
This is why, though, I feel like you don't have to walk on eggshells, but you have to be conscious of you have to network and interact with these people, and you have to do all the things and stuff if you want to be, well,
Recognized
that
at that
sounded
level.
sounded a little weird, but yeah, but anyway, it's interesting how you also incorporate the shows leading up to the Oscars and how they do in those shows.
Yeah.
And because I know that's important, but I don't even think about that. To me,
Nope.
I look at them as separate. And I know each show is like focused on like specific things, but like to me, I don't care what so and so won at the award. What are they going to get for the Oscars? Like I just would never compute how that would affect their chances. So that's interesting that
But you
well that's
saying that though also makes sense though. Like it's like it never occurred to me, but like it makes sense that like that is kind of how you track how like a film is doing during
Mhm.
award season.
I
Yeah.
mean but that's why I say momentum is so important because it's like
Yeah.
if people feel like there's a wave coming, then people are gonna vote in that direction, even if it's not what they believe. Like I said, the Oscar voters were like, I think this person was the best, but because I feel like people are gonna vote this way, I'm gonna vote this way. So it's like, especially with a movie like Sinners came out early
Mhm.
last year, and
Hmm.
like it came out around this time last year.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah,
like
it
you
did.
have to, and obviously recency bias is a thing,
Mhm.
and in a subjective award,
Yeah.
it's like you have to kind of garner this sort of like feeling. That's why people just start doing like screenings again and stuff like that, or like and they re-release in theaters or something.
Mhm.
It's like you need momentum for it, and so with the awards beforehand, it's like momentum. Like if this person's winning a lot, then it's like okay, well then this person's probably going to win for in the at the Oscars.
Mhm.
But this year was so weird because for almost every award, it was like a different person was winning, so
Yeah.
no
I
one
like
really knew.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
the
fun. It was really fun.
consistency. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
really fun. But
Because you really genuinely did. I mean, but that just means like there were so many strong contenders because you just
Yeah.
genuinely didn't know who was going to win,
Mhm.
which is
mm,
exciting. I feel like we haven't had that. And maybe that's why this year felt different because it just felt like, I don't know, like usually leading up to the Oscars, you can pretty much tell like what the top two are going to be. But like this one, it felt, I don't know. I don't know. Just this year felt different for film and like people's perception of it.
Yeah.
yeah. So I think his performance was Oscar worthy. I don't think that it was the best this year. But more
Hmm.
selfishly, I think him winning helps my stock a little bit. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Why?
black man.
maybe why?
Oh, okay.
Obviously, it helps
Yeah.
all of us.
It does no,
As long as the studio knows that you can put a black man on front of the cover and it can
and
sell,
there will be seats. Yep. Unfortunately, that is
then
how it goes.
Well, this is a good conversation, Shay. Thank you for the insight.
Yeah. Nice. Fun.
no problem.
And with that, performance of the week, anybody?
Shay, you want to go first?
Mm-mm.
As our special guest? Okay. Well,
You go
T, do
take
you
take
have one?
I do have one. I have a couple from the same show. So I was rewatching She's Gotta Have It, which by the
Nice.
way, I think you would enjoy it. However, I think you would enjoy the characters. However, some people may be thrown off by Spike Lee's editing, like how,
Style? Oh.
yeah, his style. Because it's very like I forgot like what it is. And then like when I was rewatching, I was like, did they just cut? Like it was like a weird cut. But yeah, so I was rewatching the show, not the movie, because the movie came out
Mm.
first. But the show came out almost 10 years ago, and Anthony Ramos is in it. He plays Mars, hilarious. And then DeWanda Wise is Nola. But there's a scene where she invites all of her side pieces. There's three of them. She has like three dudes she's dealing with.
Queen.
And
Okay.
and they like differ each other. Like Anthony plays the like wild like young guy that's like really cool. Then she's like involved with this other serious guy who is married, and then she's involved with this other like artistic guy. So very differing personalities, and they're all sitting down. I think it was for Thanksgiving, and he's just roasting the hell out of these guys, and it's really funny. So that is my performance of the week.
Nice. And this was from the show, not the movie.
The show. She also has a
Okay.
girlfriend too. She's iconic.
Oh. Oh.
She's very irresponsible though. So, but it's like, yeah. What's yours?
Mine. I watched Ready or Not this last week. That was my first time watching Ready or Not.
The
Yeah,
first
no,
one?
the first one. The first one. I
Oh.
had never seen it
Mhm.
because I didn't think I was gonna like it, but then I was talking to our friend Liz and she begged me to watch it, so I did. And it was actually really good. It was really fun. And my favorite performance was just honestly the main character. Hold on, because I told myself I was gonna remember the actress's name. Samara,
Yes.
Weaving,
can't remember her last name.
weaving.
W.
Is that yes?
Yep.
Phenomenal. She was
Mhm.
really, really good in it. There was one scene when she was before anything started, or like when she was first realizing what was happening, and all I could think to myself watching it was like to get yourself to that point to where like you have to genuinely have no idea what's going on in the scenario. like even though like she's read the script, she knows the story, but she has to act like she doesn't know what's about to happen to her, and like to see her like all like get there and like feel so truthful. It was a really good performance.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's a
really
good one.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I want to see the second one now. I do you plan on seeing the second one? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Actually, by the way, while we're on this, I want to go see Holly Bailey's new movie with Reggae. I
Yes,
want to
yes, in
go see
Tuscany. You
that.
mean in Tuscany? Yes.
And I want to see the drama with our
Hmm.
pets, Dea,
Absolutely.
and then Ready or Not too. Those are, I'm definitely going to see those three.
Okay. So those are locked in for the season.
Yes.
Nice, nice, solid
Okay.
choices.
I guess I'll say I saw Little Miss Sunshine recently,
Oh, classic.
Yes.
First time seeing
and
it?
so yeah,
Mm.
Really? Iconic. Iconic, honestly.
and so I'll say
Well,
what?
can I just say, I feel like you really liked that movie, did you? Because
Yeah,
it seems like a movie that you would really like. Like it seems like your vibe.
it was actually very insightful structurally.
Mm, yeah.
So it gave me a
Mhm.
lot of like I like how they opened it. I like how they presented every character and every family member
Hmm.
and how it all kind of
Yeah.
progressed. It was very yeah.
Yeah.
And
Great cast too.
yeah,
Sorry.
the little girl is very good.
Yes. Yep.
Also the grandpa.
Yeah. Iconic.
I have another one. Can I say another one?
It's your podcast.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I've been watching, I keep getting clips of Roman Reigns. Can we talk about WWE for a second? Wow. Wow. I keep getting clips of him.
Because it's not what I thought you were gonna say. Because we were just talking about the grandpa from Little Miss Sunshine, so I thought there was
And
gonna be like a connection, and there
I'm
was no
sorry. I'm so
connection.
sorry.
Zero
Because I've been
connection.
wanting to say this for a few weeks because I randomly discovered this man a couple of weeks ago, and now I keep getting clips recommended to me, and every performance that I see of his is a performance of the week. Every performance. That's all.
Do you like when he does the hair whip?
I like
Mm,
when
phenomenal.
I like when he. That's it. I like when he.
Okay. Okay. Yes, long and
Hmm.
short of it. I like it.
Hmm. God bless him. Wow. Wow. That's all.
And that's all for now, folks. Shay, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Shay.
Thank you for having me. I'm the first recurring guest. Um, I think that means I'm the favorite.
Okay, this was literally a matter of timing. You know what? We don't have to defend our choices to anybody.
Oh, you don't
Thank
gotta
you for
defend
being
it
here,
to
Shay.
me, certainly. Of course, yeah, I'm on your side with your
You're
choices.
gonna be. Y'all might not see Shay for a little while.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, yeah. This is his two, and we hope you
So
enjoyed
just
them.
put down in the comments if you want to see Shay
Oh my God.
again. I'm sure you do.
Thank you, Shay.
Goodbye.
Bye, Shay.
See ya. After credit scene. Goodbye.
Because also, like, what's going to be the thumbnail to this episode?
That right
This.
there. Literally gonna clip that.